Hello, Rosie. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Make sure you go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Happy Sunday to you all. Anyone? Hi, Mrs. Q. Hello, K. Carium. Hi, Suz. Oh, you're welcome, Rosie. Hello, Sheba. Thank you. Hello, Carol. Are you loving it, Rosie? What color? All right, if I could go ahead and get everyone to hit the thumbs up button. This blue, oh, pretty. Nice. Hi, Susan. Happy Sunday. The room is still building, so I'm going to give just another minute, a couple more seconds here. Hi, Jenny. Happy Sunday. If everyone would go ahead and hit the thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I did a detox this weekend. I detoxed TV, which was really hard because I have stuff on my DVR that I am looking forward to watching. Hi, JNC No Limit TV. Millicent, hello. Happy Sunday. I did as much detox as I possibly could stand on social media. I still continued to text and stay in contact with the tribe, but I was able to get in bed a little bit earlier, able to kind of recenter, and it amazes me at how well I rested last night, not having all of that stimulation before I went to bed, and the productivity from yesterday and today. So if you have not detoxed something lately, whether it's your phone or social media or TV or music or whatever, just to enjoy a little bit of quiet time, I would encourage you to consider doing that very soon. It will, it's a wellness break. So this is, um, you are Mrs. Q, or are you asking if I will be watching? I won't be watching. I detoxed QVC this weekend as well. Hello, M squared. I won't be watching. I'm detoxing. I got my fill through text with Sonja and Kim and Military Mom and Says What and my pursuit of happiness this weekend. So I'm enabling other people this weekend, but not doing any of that myself. And part of that is because if you recall last weekend, I told you that Sabrina was in Destin last week, and even though I was supposed to be on a no buy, I ended up buying a crossbody and another Beacon card case. So I've already kind of broken my no buy before the tent sale, so I'm going to try to hold tight to that. So I've not seen her enter the room as of yet, but this video was or live stream was a request from Charlie Six. Charlie Six participated in the meet and greet in Chicago. If you've not been over to check out her channel, I would ask that you do so after the live stream. But she's not the only person that over the years that I've had my channel have requested this. Hi, B-Star Vibe. And that is, what bags are occasion appropriate? Hi, Kim. So what bags would you carry to a holiday party, a graduation, a wedding, a reception, a corporate event? What bags do you have in your collection that you would say are appropriate for those occasions? So I am going to start with my non-Dooney and Bourke bags because I do have a few of those, and these were bags that I purchased long before I fell head over heels in love with Dooney. Hi, Bag Hound. So we're gonna just dive right in because I have quite a few, but I also have dinner in the oven and I don't want anything to burn. So I'm gonna power through this live stream tonight and ask that Sonja and Kimberly, as my moderators, do as much engaging as they possibly can because I'm just gonna kind of power through. So the first bag is actually a bag that I have not carried yet, but this is it. It is kind of a satiny finish little box, kiss coin top, and you will. I'm just curious for you to guess how much I paid for this little number. It is actually. I'm gonna just kind of look at the comments here for a second. Any guesses on how much I paid for this little number here? So I actually picked this up a few years ago at Walmart after Christmas. It was a regular $2.88, and it was on sale after Christmas for 50% off. So I paid $1.44 for it. It's a cosmetic case, but it is absolutely the most perfect little after five cocktail bag that I have in my collection. It's a non-Dooney, of course, but considering the style of the bag, the size of it, this is absolutely adorable. Says you were way off, but I appreciate the guess. So this is the first one, and again, cosmetic case, and it's by the brand called Show Colors, which appears to be a Walmart private brand, at least from a few years ago. But I would absolutely use this as a little cocktail, graduation, wedding, anything requiring a little black dress. This would absolutely be perfect. And as you can tell, I don't have a whole lot of black tie events to go to because I've still not carried this. So this is the first one. The next bag is super old, and for those of you that are in the Nashville area or are familiar with Opry Mills, I purchased this little bag from Nine West at Opry Mills, the original Nine West store. So those of you that have been in Nashville long enough to know that the Nine West stores at the outlets of today looks very different from the way the format rolled out in Nashville. And it was not unusual for my mom and my sister and I, and then later with Corey in a stroller, to go and spend a Saturday at Nine West. And I would leave with like 15, 20 pairs of shoes, and I'd spend like $150. It was unreal. The difference in the way that store was set up and what they have now. That was pre-flood in Nashville. So that will tell you how long I've had this bag, but it is Nine West. It is a snake print, kind of a black and brown earthy tone, and it has a really heavy chain shoulder strap. It does not detach from the bag, and it has a dark lining. So I'm not a fan. I've carried this bag quite often, but I have been spoiled by the interior of Dooney and Bourke bags just because they don't turn into the black holes. But this is a little bag here. So this is Nine West. The next bag, I am going to give credit or blame, depending on how you look at it, to My Pursuit of Happiness, because she revealed this bag on her channel. It was a non-Dooney and Bourke bag. Hi, Sonja. And I absolutely fell in love with it. And I fell in love with it because I would never spend the money on an actual Chanel bag. But this one by Michael Kors was a pretty nice, um, I'm not even going to call it a dupe, but it's similar. The leather on this one is not as durable as it is on a Dooney and Bourke bag, but I love the fact that I can go double strap, which makes it a shorter, little classier bag, or I can pull the strap down and carry it single, which makes it a long strap. So I really, really like this. Hi, Kelvin. It does have a snap pocket on the back, black interior. So again, even though it's a special occasion bag, it turns into, excuse me, a little black hole. And then it has the little flap closure there and black interior with minimal organization. So slip pocket on the front, zipper pocket on the back. So I picked this up at the Michael Kors outlet in Destin, Florida. So I really like it, and let me just pull the tag. It's called Viviana or Vivian. It was regular at the outlets. It was $328, and I got it on. It was 40% off, and then an additional 20% on top of that in the store when I purchased it. So there it is, and just so you can kind of see, it's probably more visible on the back. And this is just from being in storage. See some of the dents and stuff and the leather. It's really, really soft leather, so I like that about it. But it's not going to take the wear and tear that a Dooney will take. Okay, so those are the 3 non-Dooney and Bourke recommendations that I would have to have. The next is none other than a Carrington. And this one is in the color, let's see. This one is in caramel or caramel. And I also have it in tan. But this serves as like the perfect little clutch. And I think it would be great for any occasion. If you've been following my channel for any length of time, you've heard, at least as of late, me talk about wanting to add the silver and the metallic gold Carringtons into my collection. It's because much like this little number, I think in a metallic color that it will serve the same purpose. Really dressy, really clean, you know, with silver and gold being metallics, they're very neutral. So I think if you don't have a neutral color, picking up a silver or gold would be the equivalent of any other bag for a little black dress affair. All right. Next would be a Kiss coin clutch. So this one is nylon, and it has a little wooden frame across the top, and it's covered in leather. Little duck. This is an older one because it has, it's a nylon. It has all the piping and all of that on it. But if you were around last week, you saw the series of the Florentine ones, and just tabletop friendly, something that's easy to hold in your hand, just a little clutch like, perfect for a lipstick, ID, car key, house key, maybe even a compact mirror just to get you through the evening. A Kiss coin clutch would absolutely be perfect, especially for an event where you're going to be doing a lot of dancing, something that you could continue to hold in your hand. Hi, Teresa. Hi, T-Elbow. Something that you don't have to worry about being crossbody or someone else walking off with it because it's small enough that you can keep your hands on it at all times. Hello, Rosalind. Hello, Elizabeth Burton. Hello, hello. So Kiss Coin. The next is Janie. Is it Janie or Janine? Janine. And it's a crossbody, but the strap is removable. So you could either use it as a shoulder bag or you could use it as a clutch. Maybe not natural, but black would be appropriate. Maybe even a light taupe if you're looking for something that's a bit more neutral. Or depending on what your attire is, if you want to just go with natural hide, that could work. But I would absolutely suggest it in a black if you're going to use it as a clutch and for kind of an after five bag. This would be great if you're needing a bit more when you leave the house. For whatever reason, you need more things with you. If you're a person that travels with like additional perfume or wipes or any of those things that you may need a little bit more space for, this would absolutely be perfect. It would also fit your phone, whereas this little guy is not going to accommodate your phone, and neither would this. So this is not going to accommodate your phone, but something like this would. All right, my pile is stacking up on me over here. All right, the next is not really dressy, but you have seen this many a times now on my channel, and it's a black bag, and I don't have many of those in my collection, but that's the reason that this one gets so much love when I do need a black bag. So completely understated. My phone no longer fits in the pocket where it zips. When I had, you know, a little razor and flip phone, it was perfect for that. But old school tags here. Yeah, I know, Suz, me holding a black bag when Ivana and Sonja and I were together, I was like shaking when I had a black bag in my hand. So this one is a great option. It has, even though it's small, it's perfect shoulder drop for me. It has the double strap, but it doubles as, it's a single strap, but it's doubled, which actually helps grip. I've never had this bag that I can recall, regardless of what I was wearing, to have issues with it sliding off of my shoulder. And again, lightweight, so you can pile a ton of stuff in here and you don't ever have to worry about anything getting lost in the interior because it has a hot pink interior. So this bag should be all things, or it is all things that I dislike in a bag. It's black and it has pink in the interior, but I go to this bag over and over again. This is the small version. There is a larger version. This bag is very similar to the bag that I purchased during the meet and greet in red, thanks to Suz What. She was carrying a Kelly green one that I absolutely fell in love with. And I picked up the red and lived in it for the better part of the summer this year. And it's just because this one has been so great. Yeah, TL, so, you know, where's the Michael Kors bag and the Nine West bag have those black interiors or dark brown, where everything gets lost in there. My phone, one phone is in a dark red case, the other one is in black. They both get lost in my bag when I have a black interior. So having that hot pink so that things stand out, or red, or any of the other colors other than black, it really makes a difference. And this bag holds a lot. Believe it or not, when I first got it and I was into smaller bags, this was an everyday bag for me. for a while. It was during the summer, lightweight, easy to go. At the time, Corey was in a stroller, if that helps you to put a timestamp on how long I've had this bag. And it was perfect to like hang over the stroller and running around trying to keep up with him. The fact that it didn't slide off of my shoulder, it was great. But I have also used this for graduations, for weddings, for funerals, for holiday parties, for after 5 work events. So it works for all of those. Probably not the dressiest, but you guys keep saying that black is classic and it goes with everything. So I push the limits with this one. All right. So the next bag style that I would say would be great for an occasion bag would be the Ambler. So I picked the Ambler up in red. I have it in, what other color? It's the same color that Ivana has. I think it's Bordeaux. And it's a great little bag. There's lots of organization on this bag, or in this bag. Great strap so that if you want to carry it cross body, that's the intent. But you can also shorten the strap and use it as a short over the shoulder bag by removing the center section of the bag and just using it as a little small bag. You can also remove the straps on this and just use it as a little tabletop bag because it has a handle on the top. Perfect for phone on the back or on the front, or plenty of organization for like your phone, your cards, your cash, your coins. It also has a little ID card window and card case that you can slide into a little kangaroo pocket on the inside. And the front of this bag is duplicated on the back side, so plenty of space. And there's a little bit of depth here in the bottom so that it's perfect for things like your keys, your phone, your lipstick, your hand sanitizer, any of those things that you absolutely don't want to be caught out at night without. So I am glad that I fell in love with Ivana's because I purchased it and then found red, and I have Fog. That's the third color that I have. So the red, the Bordeaux, and Fog. And Fog is very neutral. I would put it in the family of like the light taupe. So it would work in any season just because it's so light and so neutral. All right. So the next bag is the bag that my mom actually used for my graduation from law school, and it's just a little fold over. Yep, in black. I've carried this many a time as well. It has removable straps, so you could use it just as a clutch, but it's nice to have the little shoulder strap. Fold over bags are everywhere now. Dooney Bourke has them in all kinds of styles and colors, and I don't know that any of them are as large as this one. I should have pulled out my Siesta fold over because I think this one is a little larger, but it's in a small pebbled grain leather. It has a snap closure and a zipper pocket, which is perfect for easy access to my phone. Just so that you can kind of see that there. And it has, this was the first bag that had the that I have in my collection that I can recall that has that wipeable PVC lining. The other one that I have in my collection that has this lining is, I think it's called Sophie or Sophia. It was a Dooney TSV. It was the multicolored bag where the base of most of the bags were black and then the top was another color. It came in like plum and taupe and all kinds of other colors. I picked that one up in a few. But that was the first bag that I recall. This bag was the first that I recall adding to my collection that had that wipeable PVC lining. The top of this bag has a double snap closure, which is great if you ever decide to take the strap off and just use it as a clutch, because it adds a little bit of extra security to it. And there is absolutely nothing in the interior other than the patch. There is no key leash. There are no pockets, no zippers. It is just kind of a dump everything that you need in there. Snap the top, fold it over, and go. So, I know I talk bad about black, but I do have black. I talk bad about pink, and I do have one or two pink bags. You won't see me carry them often, if at all, though. So there's that one. And again, I've used this a lot. And my mom got here and wanted something a little bit smaller than the bag that she brought with her for my graduation. So I pulled this one out, and she was like, that's perfect. It will hold exactly what I need. So there's that one. And then what I carried, because I was able to toss it underneath my seat when my name was called, was just a little barrel bag. And it's in black as well, pebbled leather. And it holds a lot, including my phone. The strap does not remove, or it doesn't remove fully, but you can loop it and actually use it as a wristlet. Has the braided zipper pull, and this is a very, very old style for Dooney. Barrel bags have been around for a long time. So long, in fact, that it has the gingham lining on the interior. And it has, let's see, do I have the receipt to say? This was regular. It's black, and it's called the mini barrel. When I purchased it, it was $98. I did end up paying full price for it because I was in a pinch and I needed, where's my camera? Needed a black bag, and it's probably not gonna focus. All right. The interior has a leather key keeper, gold tone hardware, Mrs. Q. That tells you how old and how long I've had this bag. It has a slip pocket on the back wall that is collared in leather. It also has a zipper pocket on the back wall. So you know what? I've had it so long, the receipt is faded, but I got it from Macy's. And I got this in, it looks like 2004? That can't be right. July 23rd, 2011. That's when I got this. So I've had it long enough to know that I love it. It's never been an everyday bag because it only holds the absolute essentials, and I need more than this with me, especially with my travels. But I love it. This was out of the Dylan collection, or Dylan leather, and I'm trying to think of the collection that it was a part of, but I'm drawing a blank right now. So, hey Charlie, I'm glad you joined. This is the video that you requested, so I'm glad you were able to join in. Happy Sunday. All right, ladies, make sure that you have hit the thumbs up, because we are now going to take a run down. You know what those red tassels mean, right? So, Alto, for a special occasion. This bag was on my list for the 12 days of Dooney. You've seen me reveal this bag, but a different color of this bag is, hi Ivana, is also on my wish list for the tent sale. And it is the large Cecilia. This is perfect for after 5. There is a different, and I'm going to say a different version, but it's a completely different bag. But it's one of those that the strap is over the front, front of the bag, and it's a tad bit lower, but you actually use the strap as the handle as opposed to it being the closure of the bag. I love this bag. Scratches and dings at all. Natural is not necessarily the color that I wanted. I wanted it in red, but I made myself do something different because I thought that it would be perfect in the winter with my boots. But the color grape and the color red are on my list for the tent sale. So if I see those two, ladies, watch out because I'm coming through like a bull in a china shop trying to get my hands on both of those. It has this strap that does not detach. I think that maybe if the strap did detach, I would probably use it a little bit more, just because it would be tabletop appropriate as opposed to crossbody. So it would have been nice to have that be able to detach, but I continue to use it. Center zip, raw leather interior in the center, but it is lined on the front and the finished leather on the back side of the bag. There is also, so hold on, let me get everything out of here so that I can show you. Okay, so no exterior pocket, no feet under the bottom of the bag, but the way that it is designed, these little gatherings do kind of serve as feet when I sit the bag down, so I do like that. On the interior, the front wall has the red cotton twill lining. Then there's a section, the center zip with the pocket being raw leather front and back. There is another section, a card case. This is perfect if you are traveling with like just your ID and debit card, or if you're like me and you're constantly trying to figure out a place to put your hotel room key. This is a good place for it, and I don't typically have issues with my cell phone demagnetizing when I use the little pocket to put my hotel key in. This is also a great spot for your business cards. There is the zipper pocket on the back wall, but it's not the wall. There's actually another section. So lots of organization, and of course you can tell all of that from the bottom, the way that it's put together. But I love Cecilia. I don't know that I would use Cecilia for an after 5 event in the color natural, just because to me it's not really dressy. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I would use the red. Not interested in the black. I know many of you will be interested in the black, but it's not of interest to me. The grape I would love to have, but it's also one of those colors that I don't know what I would pair it with, other than it kind of becoming a casual use bag, because maybe purple for church. For some event, I don't have a lot of purple, but that bag, that color is absolutely stunning. And I should have purchased it when it was on sale a couple of weeks ago on I Love Dooney, but I am convinced that it is going to be a treasure that I find at the tent sale, and that the price is going to be better than what I've seen since the 12 Days of Dooney. If I was in my right mind, I would have bought all 3 colors last year during the 12 Days of Dooney, because I just would have been fulfilled in 2018 having all three of them in my collection. And the last bag that I would recommend for a special occasion is another Alto bag. You've seen this one on my channel before in a couple of other videos, including my 12 days of Dooney haul from last Christmas. And this one is, I call her Little Veronica. What fits M's, I sure can. I'll do that. This is Veronica. Veronica was a little bit disappointing to me when I first got her and unboxed her because I was just expecting a, a larger bag. I was not expecting a handful. I was expecting at least a 2-handful bag. But here she is, no pocket on the back, no feet, because she's considered shoulder bag or kind of a crossbody. Each of the flaps opens into a compartment for your stuff. And if you have Haley, or if you have like the duck bag, or if you have, I'm trying to think, there's another bag with a similar shape. It follows that same size and feel, just a little saddle bag-ish, right? And then on the back wall, there is a card slot for your ID, and then a slip pocket there, which is great for like cash. If you're a person that maybe travels with like a spare check, if anybody writes those, that's perfect to go back there. It kind of blends into the back of the bag, and no one would ever think to look there first. I don't know. I've never had my bag snatched or anything like that, so I'm just assuming. And on the front interior of the bag, or the front pocket, it's just a little leather line, little slip like pocket. And the strap adjusts. It does not detach, but it has quite a few adjustments. So the only way to use this bag would be crossbody, or to just shorten the strap and use it as a longer shoulder bag. But it's gorgeous red Alto leather. All of that detail work. Yeah, she's getting her own love marks. So she isn't she Mrs. Q? She's a little cutie. She was not love at first sight though, because I was like, that little beat bag. Insert your choice of curse word there. Was like, that is not what I was expecting. But what I've learned, especially because of this bag, is that when I am looking at the dimensions of a bag, it is important for me to go look and find something in the vault that is similar. It's way smaller than Reese. Even the small Reese, and Sonja Covington has both sizes. There's no comparison M squared in the size of Veronica to Reese. This is tiny in comparison, even with the small one. But having a ruler so that I can physically like see how deep the bag is, or go into the vault and actually pulling something out that I think has similar dimensions to check and see if it is similar in size, has been helpful. And I started doing that only this year, and it was because of this bag during the 12 days of Dooney. I didn't return it because the price was great. And I've figured out how to use her, but she was not love at first sight, but she's a little cutie. So those are the bags that I would recommend for the holiday season, for graduations, for weddings. Oh, wait. I have, where did it go? Okay, not done. So I guess I did that a bit out of order. So the thrill of ending on alto just got ruined. All right, but so this late summer, during the summer fun sale, the Tribe was on a Claire kit, and you saw me reveal this one in wine. Black dress, Jackie O. This one would absolutely work for any of those events, graduations, weddings, funeral, holiday party. Can you imagine just showing up in a clean, classic, kind of A-line tapered dress, your pearl earrings, pearl necklace, maybe a statement ring, a bracelet, black pumps, and this bag. You don't need any other color other than a red lippy, because black dress and this bag will absolutely pull it all together. So I know you didn't think that we were going to get through tonight and I not reveal a new bag. It's the same bag, but I purchased, I think it was 4, and this one is in the color Bordeaux. So I want to show you the difference between the color Bordeaux and the color wine. I don't know if this is still available. This was purchased back in the summer during the summer fun sale. I think this one was purchased on I Love Dooney because it was available on I Love Dooney in this color at the sale price that was better than the summer fun sale on Dooney.com. But this is the third one in the out of the 4 that I bought. And again, this one is in the color Bordeaux, and it's called the Claire Satchel from the Pembroke collection. And I'm not gonna run through all of the specifics for the bag, but if you're watching on the replay, I'll link the bag review. But here is Bordeaux, and this one is wine. So big difference, but both black dress, black heels, pearls will work for either of these. So I guess I spent the wrong way. They do have feet on the bottom. It does have a strap that can be removed, and it attaches here to the top. Has D-rings here on the top, and then it has the logo block that has the gold duck on the other side. So depending on whether you're a righty or lefty, or what you want on the outside of the bag showing as you carry it, you can absolutely adjust that. Love that it has a pocket on the back so that for those events you don't have to constantly go in and out of the interior of your bag to get your phone, especially if you're trying to film or take photos, and maybe you're not using the strap, so you're carrying it by the handle or over the arm. Absolutely perfect. If you are going to the tent sale, whether you bought Claire or not, if you like the idea of Croco, then I would suggest looking in the accessories for Croco pieces, because for years they were available at the outlet. And I showed a piece or two that I have in the previous video where I revealed, I think it was the cognac. But the tent sale would be the place to look if you're looking for accessories to match Croco styled pieces. So again, so that you can see the color difference, this is wine. This is the color that was in the Dooney promo pictures. It was tabletop at a garden party. I absolutely fell in love with it. And this one is the Bordeaux. Wine, Bordeaux. Wine, Bordeaux. So the silver, Teresa, I think I said this before you actually signed in, but the gold and the silver Carringtons are on my wish list for the tent sale. They are absolutely two things that I would recommend. If you are ever in a pinch looking for a bag for a special occasion and you don't have a bag that you think is appropriate, take the plunge and buy either a silver or gold or both of the Carringtons, so that anytime you need a clutch type after five dinner style type bag, you can simply grab one of those metallics, which will be a neutral with anything that you pair it with, and it would absolutely be perfect. Do not wait until the week of your first holiday party to figure out that you don't have an appropriate bag. Take advantage of some of the sales and the promotion codes and Black Friday and the tent sale and all of those other things, promotions that are coming up, so that you can get a good price. I am certain that clutch, the Carrington pouch, is probably going to be difficult to find at the tent sale. If they do have them, I doubt that they're going to be plentiful because they have not been on sale. They are still full price on the website. But I would dare to say that Peter is going to mark those down for the after Christmas sale, because all of your parties will be gone and you won't be thinking about needing a clutch for January, February. Perfect for Valentine's, great for Mother's Day. If you're a person like me and you're thinking about, okay, I've got Christmas gifts already taken care of, so now I'm starting to think about Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and my mom's birthday next year. Those are the kinds of things that you pick up early, so that when the occasion comes, you're prepared for a gift. I would absolutely, if I find a black Carrington, small, not the large, Carrington at the tent sale, I'm going to pick it up for my mom, because she loved the fold over bag that she borrowed from me for my graduation. Unless I can find one of that bag, and then I would gift it to her, because I now know she doesn't have a bag in her collection that she feels is, special event appropriate, lightweight, just to throw a few things in. So that's it. 48 minutes, under an hour. I've gone through a litany of whether it's different brands, because I can't even say that I cheated on Peter, because I guess technically I cheated on the other brands with Peter, and then we got married and had a bunch of Dooney babies. So that's all I have. I am super excited about my travels this week. In all of the places that I have ever been, I have never been to the state of Michigan or to the city of Detroit. I have these images from probably like Four Brothers. I think that's the movie that like Tyrese and one of the oh my goodness, Mark Wahlberg is in. That's kind of the vision that I have of Detroit, but I'm excited to scratch that state off of my bucket list, but even more excited because I get to hang out with my sister Kim. So I'm not sure if we're gonna live stream or not. We've not seen each other since May, so it's gonna be fun to catch up, get in our pre-tent sale squeals, so that we can be on our best behavior when we are together in just a few days. So, yeah. I realized, and I told Kim and Sonja this, that I've realized that I don't think I have winter appropriate clothes for the temperatures in Michigan, right? I mean, we have some cold weather here in Georgia, but we don't typically have really, really long stretches of like brutal cold and snow and ice and the wind chill factor and all of that. But they had snow, at least flurries last week in Detroit, and my eyes got like this big when Kim sent me the picture of her commute. And all weekend, while I was detoxing and everything else, like TV, I've been in my closet, like pulling stuff out. Like, can I layer this? And is this going to be warm enough? Is it going to be thick enough? Um, my teammate, I talked to him on Friday, and he said, "I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy you a space heater." And I said, "Great," because I'm sure TSA will pitch a fit if I try to clear one through security. So, um, space heaters it is. I'm gonna post a picture later tonight to show you the bag that I decided on last week after the live stream. But what I will tell you is that today I pulled out my red coat to wear to church, and I still had my leaf green bag. I'm not gonna tell you which one. And it screamed fall. It screamed holiday season. It was absolutely perfect. So if you have a leaf or kind of a green coat, I'm going to urge you to pair it with a red for this holiday season. And if you have red, go out, find you a leaf color, and enjoy those pops of color this holiday season. Everyone is going to think you look extremely festive. So that is all I have. Please make sure that you catch Mrs. Q on Friday. Mrs. Q, I need to go back and watch your live stream. I was worn out this week in my travels on Friday. I have like been stuck in the airport and stuff trying to get home. So I missed you last week. Make sure that you go and check out Says What, Sonja Covington, Kimberly Mines, My Pursuit of Happiness. Go over and check out M Squared and D Blair. And I'm going to do a tag because we need some Dooney content. So, because Charlie Six requested this video of what I have that I would wear for those special occasions, 'tis the season. I'd like to see what you have in your collection that you would say is a holiday, corporate event, party, baby shower, wedding, worship appropriate. Those bags that may not see the light of day often. So I'm going to tag Kimberly Mines because she just does the Mines Minute so extremely well. I am going to tag Suz What to do a video because Suz adds stuff in her video that makes me like drool and wish that I had it sitting on my couch as opposed to in the Dooney vault. I am going to also tag Sonja Covington because Sonja does bags and will show you exactly what can fit in there. And I'm gonna leave a few people because if I tag everyone, then there won't be anyone for these ladies to tag. But I am curious to see what Baghound has that she would say is party celebration appropriate. So, you ladies, do your videos. Please participate in the tag and then tag other people in the tribe and in our community. And even if I didn't shout you out or tag you, feel free to go ahead and participate. But I'm certain that these ladies are absolutely going to tag several of you so that we can see bags and ideas for the upcoming holiday season. So, thank you so very much for watching. Make sure that you check out Instagram here in about an hour or so. I'm going to post the bag and the accessories that I carried this week. There's new content that has been uploaded. Kimberly Mines uploaded a new video this morning, so make sure that you go over and check her out. Put a reminder on your phone for Friday so that you don't miss Mrs. Q for real Fridays. Go over and check out Ivana's channel. And if you've not seen some of Ivana's latest content, then I'm gonna point you in the direction of her channel so that you can go and see her son's channel, because that crazy kid hit 1,000 subscribers and then locked himself in his car for 24 hours. So you need to go see what being stuck in a car for 24 hours looks like. That's all I'm going to say about that. The military mom has content that has been uploaded lately. So if you have not been getting your fill of Dooney and Bourke, then by all means, make the circuit and check out everyone's channel. So I'm going to be looking to see bag tag videos to see what you ladies would carry for your occasions. Oh, you're welcome, Ivana. I enjoy watching John, especially seeing him put the duck whistles in the exhaust of his car. And his girlfriend is such a good sport because she was just out there going along for the ride like we often do when things don't interest us. So it was fun to watch. So have a fantastic week. Please send warm thoughts to me in Michigan this week because I feel like I'm going to be a popsicle by this time tomorrow. Live stream next Sunday at 6 p.m. If it was your first time here, please make sure that you not only hit the thumbs up, but that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so that you're alerted anytime I upload a new video. So, thank you so very much for watching, everyone. Until next time, I do hope that you find something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.